WD-40 has spent decades teaching people one thing. If a bolt is stuck, spray the blue and yellow can. But here's the problem. WD-40 started as a water displacement product. That is literally what the name means. Water displacement. 40th formula. It is useful. It is famous. It belongs in a garage. But if you are trying to break loose a rusted bolt that has been frozen for years, fame does not matter. Penetration matters. And there is a cheap garage mix that has embarrassed brand name sprays in old shop tests for years. Half acetone, half automatic transmission fluid. The auto aisle does not advertise it, but mechanics know. Before we touch anything, safety. Acetone is extremely flammable. The fumes are no joke. Use this outside or in strong ventilation. Keep it away from flames, sparks, heaters, cigarettes, pilot lights, grinders, and anything electrical that can arc. Wear gloves that can handle solvents. Wear eye protection. Do not store this in a cheap spray bottle that the acetone can melt. Use a chemical-resistant container and label it clearly. And do not use this around painted surfaces you care about, rubber parts you cannot replace, plastics, or finished interiors. Acetone can damage materials fast. This is a garage trick, not perfume. Now, here is why it works. Rust is not just dirt. Rust locks metal together. It fills the tiny spaces between the threads. It creates a crust that grabs the bolt, the nut, and the surrounding metal like concrete. To loosen it, you need a liquid that can creep, not just sit on top. Creep, thread by thread, gap by gap, deep into the rust bond. Acetone is thin. It has low viscosity and flashes into tiny spaces quickly. Automatic transmission fluid is oily and leaves lubrication behind. Mix them together and you get a two-part attack. Acetone carries the mixture inward. Transmission fluid stays behind and lubricates the threads. That is the whole trick. Not magic, not a secret patent. Just solvent plus oil. So why does everyone reach for WD-40 first? Because branding works. The can is everywhere. The name is burned into people's brains. The company sells hundreds of millions of dollars of maintenance products a year. And most people do not separate three different jobs: water displacement, lubrication, penetration. Those are not the same thing. A product can be decent at many jobs and still not be the best at this one. A jack of all trades can lose to a dirty garage mix built for one fight. So here is the test. 2 rusted bolts, same size, same exposure, same wrench, same waiting time. Left side gets WD-40 multi-use. Right side gets the 50-50 acetone and ATF mix. We apply both. We wait 15 minutes. Then, we tap the bolt heads with a hammer. Not hard enough to damage them, just enough vibration to help the fluid creep deeper into the threads. That tapping matters. A lot of people spray and immediately crank the wrench. That is how you snap bolts. Spray, wait, tap, wait again, then turn. Watch the left side. The WD-40 wets the outside fast. It shines up the rust. It looks like it is doing something. But the wrench tells the truth. Pressure builds. The bolt resists. The metal creaks. And if you push too hard, this is where people shear the head clean off. Now the right side. The acetone mix looks less impressive on camera. It is thinner. It runs. It does not foam. It does not smell like a branded promise. But it moves. Down the threads, into the rust, under the crust. And when the wrench turns, you feel the difference. Not always instantly, not every bolt, but often enough that old shop guys kept passing this mix around for decades. Because stuck metal only respects results. Now, let us be fair. WD-40 also sells specialist penetrants. Those are not the same as the original multi-use can. A dedicated penetrant is built closer to this job. So when you test, label exactly what you test. Original WD-40 multi-use is not the same as WD-40 specialist penetrant. That distinction matters. If you blur it, people will call you out, and they should. But the bigger point still stands. The most famous can in the garage is not automatically the strongest choice for a seized bolt. Here is the process I would use. First, brush the loose rust away. Use a wire brush. Clean the nut and exposed threads. Do not skip this. Penetrating oil works better when it can reach the actual seam. Second, apply the acetone and ATF mix with a small oiler bottle or dropper. Do not spray mist everywhere. Put the liquid exactly where the thread enters the nut or housing. Third, wait 15 to 30 minutes. For serious rust, wait longer. Reapply. Tap lightly. Let vibration and time do the work. Fourth, use the right tool. 6-point socket, not a worn 12-point. Breaker bar, not a tiny ratchet. Steady pressure, not angry jerks. Fifth, if it moves even a little, stop. Turn it back in, then out, then back in. Work it slowly. You are clearing rust from the threads, not winning a strength contest. That one habit saves bolts. And if the bolt starts to round, stop before you destroy it. Heat may be needed. Extraction may be needed. A professional may be cheaper than breaking the part. The point of a cheap fix is to save money, not create a bigger repair. But this is what big brands do not want you to understand. A lot of garage products are not bought because they are best. They are bought because they are familiar. They are on the shelf. They are in every ad. They are what your dad used. They are what your neighbor says. But chemistry does not care about nostalgia. A thin solvent that carries oil into threads can beat a famous can when the job is deep rust penetration. That is why this mix keeps coming back. The recipe is simple. 1 part acetone, 1 part automatic transmission fluid. Mix only what you need. Shake before use because it can separate. Apply carefully. Store safely or do not store it at all. Keep it labeled. Keep it away from children. Keep it away from fire. And test it somewhere that does not matter first, because acetone is powerful. It can pull paint. It can haze plastic. It can damage rubber. It can make a small job expensive if you get sloppy. But on a rusted bolt, in the right place, with the right safety, this mix earns its reputation. Not because it is pretty, not because it has a commercial, not because it has a $1 million shelf display, because it creeps where thicker products struggle, because it leaves lubrication behind, because it turns a frozen thread into a moving one. So next time a bolt is stuck, do not just ask, "What can you do I have?" Ask a better question. What job am I actually doing? Water displacement? General lubrication? Or deep rust penetration? Because if the job is deep rust penetration, the cheapest answer in the garage might not come from the most famous can. It might come from 2 ugly bottles nobody bothered to advertise together. WD-40 is not useless, but it is not a religion. Use the right chemistry for the right job, and stuck metal starts losing. In the next video, we move from rusted bolts to yellow headlights. Dealers charge hundreds. Auto stores sell kits that fade out. But there is a cheap liquid that can make old headlights look new again, if you seal them the right way. And detailers do not put this on the front counter.